15 minutes out of the surgery, I took a picture of him. He's very happy. He can finally open his mouth, and he was discharged only 2 days after the surgery. If I had to put in a rib, it will be at least a week before I can discharge him. So within 2 weeks post-op, he had good recovery, no paresthesia or facial palsy, no numbness. Mouth opening was 11 millimeter. By 6 weeks, he can open very big. As you remember just now, he could not open at all. No deviation upon opening and closing. Patient is quite satisfied with the outcome. So the idea is something like this, where we did the planning. Yeah. So what we did was we looked into the condyle on the right side. This is just a summary. This is the 3D printed plates used to look at the measurement. Okay, let me have a look. Okay, so there, okay, so we screwed it back in. This is our template. We knew where we want to cut. We took out the fused condyle. We then put in the okay, we removed the screws from the template. Yeah, and then we drill the holes for where the new joint is going to go in. We take out the template. It's all engineering, you know. I never thought, 20 years ago when I graduated, I was going to do a lot of engineering work. All right. So that's the joint going in. And then at the same time, we then place the base, where the glenoid fossa should be. We reconstructed the whole thing. We screwed into the base of the skull, and then we place the joint. I'm happy to report that it's already one year. The patient's doing very well, and he can open very wide, and he's finishing his degree. He was about to quit, his university degree because he was so depressed, he can't open. We've increased the quality of his life, and I'm happy to report he's in his final year of his degree. So the patient-specific, in summary, the patient-specific implant can be an alternative to the more complex reconstructive vascularized autograft. PSI can make the surgical procedure more straightforward and reduce time of operation. Multiple team and multiple sites of an op can be reduced to just one team and one site. The PSI is now possible due to advanced additive manufacturing and powerful new software. Long-term use of PSI is still under research, of course. Everybody from China, from Europe are going in. And you see, this IR 4.0 has leveled the industry. We are doing something that Harvard University may be ahead by only 6 to 9 months. Okay? So I'm very sure. Okay? So I'm sure that if we can have more people interested in this, we can do more. Yeah? So I'm happy to say that my teams are very energetic. Dr. Katiravan Perumal and all the rest of the team, very young people, they're very excited to do things. I thank all my colleagues and have helped me in the clinic. Thank you so much for your time. I'm 35 seconds over time, but I think I've nailed this one. Okay, thank you.
Absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much, Dr. Firdaus, for that presentation. Very eye-opening. Or jaw-opening. Thank you, sir, for that wonderful presentation. And I hope that you are more open now to the prospects of technology and the way it will shape our lives. If replacing a jaw can become easier, imagine the other body parts that are now subject to this cutting-edge technology. Back then there was this series, I don't know how many of you are about the same age, the $6 Million Man. Today we can maybe build a $6 Million man for under $695. It looks like costs are coming down and materials are also becoming cheaper, but of course cutting-edge technology is to thank for most of that. So please do kindly scan this QR code, let us know what you thought of that presentation and also some of your key takeaways as we get set for the next part of our event, which will involve the Honorable Deputy Minister of Health, who'll be joining us shortly. Please do kindly remain in the hall, ladies and gentlemen. There is no refreshment served outside at this point in time. So please do kindly remain in the hall as we get set for the final parts of our event. Thank you. The Honorable Deputy Minister will be joining us shortly. Please do kindly take your seats, everyone. Thank you. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, please do kindly be seated. We will be starting in just a short moment as we announce the arrival of the Honorable Deputy Minister of Health Malaysia. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us as we welcome our guest of honor, Yang Berhormat Datuk Lukan Isman bin Awang Sauni, Deputy Minister of Health Malaysia, and our other distinguished guests into the hall. To members of the media and official photography crew, please do kindly stand by at the front of the stage to record a group photograph to start off the event. Let's have everyone, big smiles to the front of the stage. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, members of the media. Thank you, official photography crew. We'd like to invite all our guests to kindly be seated. Yang Berhormat Datuk Lukan Isman bin Awang Sauni, Deputy Minister of Health Malaysia. Yang berbahagia Datuk Dr. Nur Fariza binti Ngah, Deputy Director General of Health, Research and Technical Support. Yang berbahagia Datuk Dr. Mohammad Azman bin Yaakob, Director, Medical Development Division. Yang berusaha Dr. Muhammad Safi bin Ismail, Director, Family Health Development Division, representing the Deputy Director General of Health of Public Health. Yang berusaha Dr. Izuna Mudla binti Muhammad Ghazali, Deputy Director, Malaysian Health Technology Assessment Section, MATAS, Medical Development Division. Distinguished guests, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the organizing committee, we extend our heartfelt gratitude to Yang Berhormat Datuk Lukan Isman bin Awang Sauni and all our distinguished guests for gracing us with your presence this afternoon. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before we proceed further with today's agenda, I would like to kindly invite Dr. Izuna Mudla binti Muhammad Ghazali, Deputy Director for the Malaysian Health Technology Assessment Section, MATAS, to present a summary of the health tech initiatives and key outcomes at the summit.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yang berhormat Datuk Lukan Isman Awang Sauni, Deputy Minister of Health. Yang berbahagia Datuk Dr. Haja Nur Fariza Ngah, Deputy Director General of Health, Research and Technical Support. Yang berbahagia Datuk Dr. Muhammad Azman Yaakob, Director of Medical Development Division. Yang berusaha Dr. Muhammad Syafi'i bin Ismail, Director of Family Health Development Division. Yang berbahagia Datuk Wira Haji Rais Hussein Muhammad Arif, Chief Executive Officer, Malaysian Research Accelerator for Technology and Innovation Meranti. Distinguished guests, esteemed speakers, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam Malaysia Madani and a warm welcome to all of you. It is my great pleasure to welcome our Honourable Deputy Minister of Health, Yang Berhormat Datuk Lukan Isman Awang Sauni, to the Health Technology Innovation Connect, an iNation satellite event. I would also like to thank the Malaysian Research Accelerator for Technology and Innovation Meranti, especially the Health Tech team for inviting the Malaysian Health Technology Assessment Section MATAS Medical Development Division to co-organize this event on behalf of the Ministry of Health. This event brings together all stakeholders involved in healthcare innovations, including healthcare practitioners, healthcare managers, researchers, regulators, technology assessors, industries, and also funders. We are delighted to see such a diverse and engaged audience with more than 400 attendees joining us since yesterday. On the first day, we were privileged to hear presentations from Meranti, My IPO, MATAS, Institute for Clinical Research, Health Tech Hub, hospital leaders, and 2 insightful panels. The first panel focused on harnessing technology to drive access, equity, and outcomes, while the second panel discussed government funding and grants. Today, we continue with a series of regulatory power talks from the Medical Device Authority, National Pharmaceutical Regulatory Agency, Medical Radiation Control Division, and a talk on digital health regulatory law. We also hear from startups sharing their experiences and journey in developing, testing, and putting their technology into the market. A unique feature of this event is the free consultation clinics for innovators and industries provided by regulatory agencies such as NPRA, MDA, and RADIA, and also MAHTAS as health technology assessors. These clinics offer valuable opportunities for direct engagement and support. So thank you to all the dedicated consultants from all the agencies involved. Additionally, this year's Health Technology Innovation Connect features 20 booths showcasing healthcare innovations, with 12 of these innovations originating from the Ministry of Health. These innovations are at various technology readiness level, TRL levels, and a few have already been successfully marketed. All these activities demonstrate that close collaborations within an interministerial is essential in creating a conducive ecosystem to further foster health tech innovation. Once again, I sincerely thank the Deputy Minister of Health for being here with us today. I would also like to extend a special thank you to everyone involved in making this event a success. Your hard work and dedication are truly appreciated. Let us make the most of this opportunity to collaborate, innovate, and drive the future of healthcare together. Before I end, let's watch this short video recapping Health Technology Innovation Connect this year. With that, I thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Izuna, for the comprehensive and insightful overview of health tech. Now, our next item brings us to the enlightening keynote speech, and it's my pleasure to now invite Yang Mohammad, Datuk Isman bin Awang Sauni, Deputy Minister for Health, to kindly take the stage.
Thank you to our Master of Ceremony. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera, salam Malaysia Madani. Yang berusaha Datuk Dr. Nur Fariza binti Ngah, Deputy Director General of Health, Research and Technical Support. Yang berbahagia Datuk Dr. Mohammad Azman bin Yaakob, Director Medical Development Divisions. Yang berusaha Dr. Mohammad Shafi bin Ismail, Director Family Health Development Divisions, representing Deputy Director General of Health, Public Health. Yang berbahagia Datuk Wira Haji Dr. Rais Hussein, Chief Executive Officer Malaysia Research Accelerator for Technology and Innovation, Meranti. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is a privilege and honor to address this distinguished gathering at the Health Tech Innovations Connect 2024, a flagship program under iNations, organized by Malaysian Research Accelerator for Technology and Innovation, Meranti. The theme of this program, Collaborating for a Healthier Future, How Innovations Can Elevate National Healthcare Outcomes, captures the essence of our collective ambitions, which to innovate and collaborate for the betterment of our nation's health. Ladies and gentlemen, Malaysia healthcare system operates under dual-tier model consisting of public and private sectors. The public sectors primarily funded through general taxations and heavily subsidized by the governments, deliver the majority of healthcare services, especially in rural regions. It encompasses hospital, specialist clinics, and health clinics, ensuring universal healthcare coverage for all residents. Meanwhile, the private sector is predominantly concentrated in urban areas, and it's supported by out-of-pocket payments and private insurance and employer-sponsored benefits. Despite notable advancements in health outcomes, the system faces persistent challenges such as escalating healthcare costs, a growing prevalence of non-communicable disease, and an aging population. This challenge call for fundamental shift towards value-based healthcare, a system that focuses not only on the volume of services provided, but also on the outcome that truly matter to patients. Value-based care emphasizes maximizing health benefits by optimizing healthcare resources with a patient-centered approach. The system continues to strive for a balance between the quality, accessibility, and affordability of healthcare services. By leveraging innovative technology such as artificial intelligence and data analytics, we can improve early detections, enhance care coordinations, and ultimately deliver better health outcomes for Malaysians. The Health White Paper provides a clear roadmap for achieving these transformations. It highlights sustainability, inclusivity, and resilience as a guiding principles for building a healthcare system that serves every citizen equitably. Innovations is a crucial driver of change. Technologies like telemedicine, wearable health device, and precision medicines are already transforming healthcare delivery worldwide. However, innovations must be purposeful and aligned with our national priorities. To that end, the Ministry of Health has taken significant steps to create an innovations ecosystem that support the developments and implementation of health technologies. Initiatives like a single-door mechanisms for health tech innovations, spearheaded by Malaysian Health Technology Assessment Section, MAHTAS, ensure that solutions are not only innovative, but also safe, effective, and accessible. Ladies and gentlemen, innovation alone is not enough. It's required collaboration at all levels: governments, private sectors, academia, and civil society. Let me highlight for a few examples. Rakan KKM Initiative. As highlighted by Yang Amat Mohammad, Datuk Sri Anwar Ibrahim, Prime Minister, during his budget 2025, and Yang Mohammad, Health Minister Dr. Zul, the Rakan KKM Initiative stands as a testament to the transformative potential as public-private partnerships. This program brings together the governments, Government-Linked Investment Company, GLIC, and the private sector in a unified effort to bolster the resilience, sustainability, and self-reliance of Malaysian healthcare system. Strengthening research and developments. Beside Malaysia research landscape is thriving, highlighted by record-breaking achievement in 2023 with 276 newly sponsored clinical research studies, the highest since Clinical Research Malaysia CRM was established in 2012. The milestone positions Malaysia first in Southeast Asia for global industry-sponsored studies and contribute 1.16 billion ringgit to our gross national income since 2012. Our advancement in early phase research further enhanced our standing. Ampang Hospital initiated its first-in-human study, while Sarawak General Hospital earned international recognitions for global first-in-human studies. Upcoming first-in-human trial in systemic lupus erythematosus, and solid tumors by global biopharmaceutical leaders Roche and AstraZeneca reinforce Malaysia's reputation as a regional hub for clinical research. Additionally, the recent Memorandum of Understandings between CRM and the Chinese University of Hong Kong strengthen international collaborations, focusing on upskilling research and promoting innovation in clinical trials. This achievement reflects our commitment to building a research ecosystem that drives impactful innovations and solidified Malaysia's role in global healthcare advancements. Engaging the public. Moreover, true innovations must be patient-centered. The success of health technologies relies not only on their scientific efficacy, but also on their relevance and acceptability to those who use them. In Malaysia, patient and public involvement, PPI, has been a cornerstone to our approach, ensuring that the voice of patients and the public are integral to the decision-making process. The Ministry of Health, through MAHTAS, has actively incorporated PPI into health technology assessment HTA practice. A recent example is the evaluations of continuous glucose monitor, CGMs, for diabetes management. Patients and the public were directly involved at multiple levels, from providing input during assessment to participating in discussion at the Council of the Health Technology Assessment and Clinical Practice Guideline. This collaborative process ensures that the technologies recommended are not only clinically effective, but also aligns with the life experience and needs of the patients. By embedding PPI into our HTA framework, we foster transparency, inclusivity, and trust. The practice bridges the gap between technology, developers, policymakers, and end users, creating a healthcare system where patients are not just recipients of care, but active contributors to the solution that impact their life. Ladies and gentlemen, today is my privilege to announce two key milestones in our journey toward a healthier Malaysia. The launch of MOH Single Door for Health Industry, designed to streamline the process for health tech developments, assessment, adoptions, and implementation by establishing a health tech hub. For this, MAHTAS has been appointed to act as the single door. This initiative will foster an ecosystem that bridges innovation with regulation, ensuring that the rakyat benefit from cutting-edge advancements without delay. As well as the introductions of Dr. Mata, the first technology to be rolled out under the Single Door initiative. Dr. Mata is an advanced AI-powered solution designed to detect and diagnose diabetic retinopathy with impact of early detections, improve access, and better outcome. Ladies and gentlemen, the health of our nation is shared responsibility. As we gather here today, let us reaffirm our commitment to collaborating across sectors and disciplines, innovating with purpose and equity, and building a healthcare system that prioritizes value, inclusivity, and resilience. With the step we take today, Malaysia will emerge as a leader in health innovation, setting an example for the regions and the world. Before I end my speech, I extend my heartfelt appreciations to Meranti for organizing these groundbreaking events, and to all of you for your dedications to advancing healthcare. Let this gathering inspire bold actions and meaningful partnership that will shape the future of healthcare for generations to come. With that, I hereby declare the MAHTAS MOH Single Door for Health Industry and Dr. Mata officially launched today. Terima kasih. and salam Malaysia Madani.
Thank you, Yang Berhormat. We'd like to invite you, Yang Berhormat, to kindly remain on stage as I invite Yang Berbahagia Datuk Dr. Nur Fariza binti Ngah, Yang Berbahagia Datuk Dr. Muhammad Azman bin Yaakob, Yang Berusia Dr. Muhammad Safi'i bin Ismail, and Yang Berbahagia Datuk Wira Dr. Haji Rais Hussein Haji Muhammad Arif to kindly join the Honourable Deputy Minister on stage for the next part of the event. To initiate the official launch of the MOH single door for the health industry, I'd like to invite the Honourable Deputy Minister of Health Malaysia to place his right palm on the iPad to initiate the sequence in 3, 2, 1. Thank you to the Honourable Deputy Minister of Health Malaysia. Let's have a photograph with our distinguished guests on stage, signifying the official launch. I'd like to invite the representatives from Dr. Mata to kindly join us on stage, and Matas. Once again, let's congratulate the Ministry of Health Malaysia on the official launch of the MOH single door for the health industry. Please kindly remain on stage. We're going to switch the backdrop for the next photo op. And a big round of applause to our Dr. Matas on stage, as they will be spearheading a new change, a new innovation for healthcare. They're already on stage, but we just switched the backdrop behind you. Thank you very much, and congratulations once again to the Ministry of Health Malaysia. I'd like to invite everyone to kindly return to their seats. And a big thank you to Yang Berhormat Datuk Isman bin Awang Sauni, Deputy Minister of Health, for joining us. We'd like to invite Yang Berhormat to be accompanied on a tour of the exhibition next door to take a look firsthand at all the innovations in health that are being showcased at the summit. To all other guests, please kindly remain seated as the Deputy Minister of Science, Technology and Innovation will be joining us shortly. Please do kindly be seated. We'll be starting soon as we will be announcing the arrival of the Honorable Deputy Minister of Science, Technology and Innovation. And upon the announcement of his arrival, please do kindly rise and do remain standing for the national anthem, which will play shortly thereafter. Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. If you're outside, please do kindly take your places inside the main hall as we get ready to announce the arrival of Yang Berhormat Datuk Haji Mohammad Yusof bin Apdal, who will be joining us shortly. Thank you. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, announcing the arrival of Yang Berhormat Datuk Haji Mohammad Yusof bin Apdal, Deputy Minister of Science, Technology and Innovation, accompanied by our other distinguished guests. Thank you to the members of the media and our official photography crew. Please do kindly clear the stage as we get set to start the event. Thank you, photographers. Ladies and gentlemen, please do kindly remain standing in honor of the national anthem of Malaysia, the Negaraku. Thank you, distinguished guests. Ladies and gentlemen, do kindly be seated. All praises to the Almighty for joining us, for allowing us to convene. And today we begin with the dua. I would like to invite Incha Hafiz Baharuddin to lead us in the recitation of the dua.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. وقال ربكم ادعوني أستجب لكم. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. يا ربنا لك الحمد كما ينبغي لجلال وجهك وجهك الكريم وعظيم سلطانك. يا الله يا رحيم, kami menzahirkan rasa kesyukuran atas segala nikmat yang telah Engkau berikan. Maka dengan keizinanmu, program Majlis Penutup iNation Global Summit 2024 pada hari ini dapat kami laksanakan. Justru naungilah majlis kami pada hari ini dengan rahmat dan keberkatan, terhindar daripada musibah dan ujian. Ya Allah ya Rahim, limpahkanlah kepada negara kami nikmat keamanan yang berkekalan, dikurniakan para pemimpin yang adil, prihatin, amanah dan beriman, juga rakyat yang setia kepada negara, lagi bertakwa kepada Tuhan, dihindari daripada kemaksiatan, jenayah, rasuah dan kezaliman. Engkau jauhkanlah juga kami daripada bala bencana, perpecahan, permusuhan dan wabak penyakit yang memusnahkan. Terus memajukan dunia ini dengan teknologi yang mampan, berteraskan keteguhan iman dan kekal menjaga adat dan budaya, agar rakyat dan negara kami mendapat manfaat dan kesejahteraan yang berpanjangan. Dan jadikanlah ya Allah negara kami yang berteraskan wadah Malaysia Madani yang harmoni ini sebagai negara yang makmur lagi diberkati Tuhan. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanah wa qina adzaban nar. Wa sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Taqabbalallahu minkum.
Thank you, Hafiz, for leading us in the recitation of the dua. Yang Berhormat Datuk Haji Mohammad Yusof bin Apdal, Deputy Minister of Science, Technology and Innovation. Yang Berbahagia Datuk Wira Dr. Haji Rais Hussein Haji Muhammad Arif, Chief Executive Officer, Malaysian Research Accelerator for Technology and Innovation, Meranti. Yang Berbahagia Datuk Idham Nawawi, Chief Executive Officer, Celcom Digi. Yang Berbahagia Datuk Technologist Dr. Haji Amiruddin bin Abdul Wahab, Chief Executive Officer, Cybersecurity Malaysia. Members of the media, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the organizing committee, we extend our deepest gratitude to Yang Berhormat Datuk Haji Mohammad Yusof bin Apdal and all other distinguished guests for joining us today as we mark the conclusion of the iNation Global Summit 2024. Over the past 3 days, the summit has been a remarkable journey of showcasing groundbreaking ideas, fostering collaboration, and paving the way for a brighter, innovation-driven future. We have, of course, along the way, identified several T-Rexes in the rooms, and we have taken time to deliberate and also understand the various challenges that stand in our way in progress and collaboration. Your presence here today is testament to the importance of the work that we've accomplished together thus far. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. A big round of applause for all the delegates of the iNation Global Summit. And now we are indeed honored to have Yang Berbahagia Datuk Wira Dr. Haji Rais Hussein, the CEO of Meranti, to present a comprehensive summary of the iNation Global Summit 2024 and sharing his reflections on the progress and insights that we've gained over the past few days.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yang Berhormat Datuk Haji Mohammad Yusof bin Apdal, Deputy Minister of Science, Technology and Innovation, MOSTI. Yang Berusaha Tuan Boniface, Yang Berusaha Encik Zulika bin Zainal Abidin, Head Business Development, Industry Affairs Division, Cybersecurity Malaysia, Board of Directors of Meranti/Technology Innovation Park Malaysia, members of the media, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. From the outset, I would like to inform that Alhamdulillah, this program, this summit was designed, curated and choreographed towards making an impactful changes to our nation and the society. Therefore, this summit is going to be a little bit different. Yes, we are at the tail end of the summit. What is going to be different? We've gone through 7 keynote speakers, additional 2 for healthcare, 4 power talks, 9 dialogue sessions, 1 Force for Good roundtable involving at least 8 experts, 43 booths, 7 satellite events, 3 days, more than 3,000 registered participants. All for what? All for what is something that we need to understand. Going forward, we will encapsulate and summarize all the discussion items with the action items, which I will explain a little bit, and will be shared with all the registered participants. And every month, we will try to give an update on where the trajectory is going. Because this is important. We do not want a summit as a talk shop, but a summit that comes with actionable outcome and impact for the society and the nation. So that is the huge difference in this summit as compared to many other summits. Come iNation 2025, or iNation Global Summit 2025, we will have a report card on what happened, what was discussed, and what has been implemented. If there's a gap, why there is a gap. I think going forward, summits should not be just a congregation, aggregation of curry puffs and coffee, but more importantly, it must have actionable outcome and impact. Now I will start reading the speech. It's a pleasure to stand before you today as we conclude iNation Global Summit 2024, an event that has brought together close to 3,000 innovators, leaders, and thinkers from around the globe to share, discuss, and envision a future shaped by collaboration and innovation. Over the past 3 days, we have explored groundbreaking insights across industry, ranging from 4IR technologies to sustainability, health tech to agri-tech, autonomous tech to 5G connectivity. Visionaries such as Professor Dr. Jomo K. Sundaram, we have Tan Sri Tony Fernandez, Sasan Shaba from Sweden, Kugan Tirunavakarasu from Celcom DG, Chief Innovation Officer, Jack Melcher Klesen from Sweden, Dr. Govinda Rajulu Chintala, who single-handedly transformed the agri-tech, agri-space in India, to share with us what and how they did it. Dinesh Guada, ranked #1 in the world for thought leadership in the area of AI and IoT. Khairi Jamaluddin, YB Sim, all engaged in dynamic debates, deepening our understanding of critical issues and inspiring actionable solutions in a very honest, candid, and frank manner. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow innovators, the summit showcased an exploration of technology and innovation role in addressing national challenges. Day 1 set the stage with a keynote highlighting the intersection of food sustainability, agriculture, and public health, emphasizing technology's transformative innovation potential. Day 2 delved into tech-driven solutions across sectors, featuring Asia's digital revolution or evolution, AI's impact on drug development, and 5G's potential for sustainability, alongside impactful satellite events like the Ecosystem Builders Summit, congregating almost every member of the ASEAN country, and NTIS Global Sandbox Forum. I think this is a remarkable achievement by the team. Please give an applause for the team who have put this together. Day 3 spotlighted sustainable agriculture and robust food system with key dialogues by KJ, Khairi Jamaluddin, Professor Jomo Sundaram, and YB Sim Zin, a former Deputy Agriculture Minister, culminating in a health tech focus with insights from Yang Berhormat Datuk Luka Nisman Awang, Sauni, on advancing national healthcare through innovation. Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk a little bit about food resilience and TIPM's role. As we look to the future, one issue that stands at the heart of sustainable growth and human well-being is food security. As Dr. Chintala said, you can earn billions in GDP, but if you do not have food on table, that's a big problem. If there's going to be any pandemic again, may God save us all from that, border closing, what happens? With our food sustainability, food SSR, which is not very high, what do we do? These are the things that was frankly discussed. I think summits must be frank and discuss issues frankly, because if we do not accept where we are today, we will not be able to solve the problem in the future. Malaysia faces multifaceted challenges in achieving sustainable food security, including low self-sufficiency. Even chili, I like to quote this all the time. Orang-orang Malaysia tak ada chili, mati kita. Betul? Tapi we import 73% of our chili. Rice, we import very large chunk. Our self-sufficiency is only 48%. So these are big problems, yeah? And we need to address this low self-sufficiency in local food production and the need for modernized agricultural practices to enhance productivity, yield, and also revenue for the farmers. More than 80% of the food that we eat on the table that is produced locally is from smallholders. We need to find ways and means to enrich the small farmers. In short, the sector is also apparently, for now, not sexy enough and has been controlled by selected groups, the middlemen, and the cartels for market access. This, the panels were very clear, very adamant that this has to be solved. The chainsaw must be taken out, and to make sure that the people's interests at large will be served, not the cartels, not the select few. This concern has been at the core of our discussion, underscoring the urgency of resilient, accessible, and sustainable food system. At TIPM/Meranti, we recognize the multifaceted challenges of achieving food security. To address these challenges, we launched the Food Security Sandbox in November 2023, a strategic initiative designed to empower startups and innovators within the food security sector by providing access to extensive test sites across 100 hectares in Pendang, Kedah, and Chuping, Perlis with NCIA. Beyond the sandbox, we are also engaging in active collaboration with international partners. Earlier in August, we visited India, to be specific, Telangana and Hyderabad, to deepen our understanding of advanced agriculture and food security solutions, drawing on insights from one of the world's leading agriculture ecosystem. Let me tell you a story. India has 1.475 billion people, yet, and they eat a lot of rice. When their first banana leaf will be Mount Kinabalu. The second one will be Mount Jerai. But they eat a lot of rice, 3 times more than the average Malaysian. Yet, with 1.475 billion people, they still export 25 million metric tons of rice every year. Their yield, 7 to 17 metric ton per hectare. Our yield in Kedah is about 3 to 4 metric ton per hectare. In Skinchan, maybe 7 to 10. But what are they doing? When we visited that place, we didn't see any rocket signs or rockets flying here and there or Mars, rockets are there. Nothing. It is just basic mechanization, automation, and 4IR. Just now, Dr. Firdaus was showing us all the gory pictures of blood and skin and lips and jaw and all that. Look, again, this is done in Malaysia. In India, they are doing it extremely well. We should learn from that. This visit facilitated engagement with key industry leaders, including Tata Group, the International Rice Research Institute of India, and the National Bank of Agriculture and Rural Development. How do they provide funds for the farmers? 18% of the commercially available loan in commercial bank is reserved for smallholder farmers. If you don't give to the smallholder farmers, that 18% in crores will be taken by the central bank. They keep it for 10 years, and they will distribute to the small farmers. 10 years later, they will give you the money back with no interest. So the banks are rushing to provide loans to the small farmers. In Malaysia, small farmers are considered to be credit risk. This is a problem. While 90% of all the food produced in Malaysia comes from a smallholder. We need to rethink. These are all discussed, and this is all going to be compiled. This is going to be shared with all the 3,000 participants, and we will try as TIPM to do whatever that we can do to move the needle to address this T-Rex, not the elephant, T-Rex in the room. Why T-Rex? Elephant is just big. T-Rex is also big, but it's scary too. T-Rex will eat you alive. If there's no food, we are going to have a big problem. Our partners in East Malaysia, including particularly in Sabah, Datuk Sri, is actually your home state, are also actively collaborating with us to strengthen the food security initiative. The Chief Minister of Sabah has pledged his support by allocating land for rice and chili mechanization project through the state government, an essential step towards modernizing and enhancing the region's agricultural landscape. Additionally, a collaboration was formalized between TIPM and University Malaysia Sabah to further our work in 4IR food security projects, aquaculture, and R&D commercialization. If you look at the fishes there in University Malaysia Sabah, it is 3 times the size of me. I'm quite big, but it's 3 times the size of me. But why it is not being commercialized? We need to address that. AI automation and TIPM's role. When it comes to artificial intelligence, the summit covers the usage of AI in many different sectors, from solving climate calamity, enhancing agriculture, building our food security, and shaping Malaysia's employability. Every one of us are worried about job because McKinsey report 2 years ago came out and said 800 million jobs are at risk worldwide with automation. Now with the AI, are we prepared? These are the questions that we ask very frankly, very candidly. My answer to that quickly is that you have 1 IR, 2 IR, 3 IR, 4 IR, we still got jobs. We will know, human will be able to adapt. We have conversation around the advancement made by AI, but it is critical for national policy to manage data automation, security, awareness, and IP to ensure a more transparent application. AI has redefined the way the world works, and TIPM is committed to positioning the nation to become one of the leaders in AI innovation. We do this by supporting cutting-edge research, nurturing a thriving ecosystem, and becoming the advocate for a strong public-private partnership. In a short while, I will announce something about AI. Public health and TIPM's role. Malaysia is evolving as a key player in healthcare innovation, especially in the health tech and medical device sectors. Intellectual property protection, trust building in digital healthcare, and investment in telemedicine are driving Malaysia's growing health tech sector, projected to nearly double in value from 0.5 billion US dollars in 2024 to 0.9 billion in 2029. Malaysia is also prioritizing ethical clinical research and collaboration to generate evidence for effective healthcare solutions and focus on improving healthcare in remote areas through infra development and telemedicine. Challenges seen in the local context primarily would be on funding and collaboration amongst the actors of clinical trials and or regulatory facilitation. Moving forward with the policy. Ultimately, we cannot move forward without transforming our policy and regulatory landscape to keep pace with the demands of innovation, with the initial primary objective to reduce dependency of foreign labor and technology as part of the Economic Action Council initiative, the National Technology and Innovation Sandbox, NTIS, has significantly advanced technology adoption and commercialization across various sectors, demonstrating the value of a market-driven approach in testing innovation, ensuring safe market entry, and refining regulations. As Malaysia takes on ASEAN chairmanship, these efforts present a unique opportunity to foster cross-border collaboration. We invite partners across ASEAN and beyond to work with us in leveraging sandboxes to streamline innovation, build trust, and shape a competitive, future-ready region. There were 8 of the ASEAN countries participated in the ecosystem build-up program. Let me now go to the few announcements that I spoke about. Today, I'm pleased to announce the formalization of a significant partnership through a memorandum of agreement between TIPM Meranti and Cybersecurity Malaysia, the National Cybersecurity Agency under the Ministry of Digital. With TIPM Park or Meranti Park hosting companies that handle sensitive data, leverage cloud services, and work with advanced technologies like IoT and AI, robust cybersecurity measures are essential to counter growing cyber threats. Through this partnership, TIPM and Cybersecurity Malaysia are joining forces to bolster cybersecurity and seize and create a safer digital environment for all. Focus areas of cooperation for this memorandum are cybersecurity awareness program, cybersecurity health checks, penetration testing services, and joint exploration. This MOA exemplifies our commitment to building a resilient digital future by combining our resources and expertise with Cybersecurity Malaysia. We are ensuring that our innovation ecosystem is secure, adaptive, and ready to tackle the evolving landscape of cyber risk, making it an attractive destination for technology-focused businesses. The second announcement, TIPM/Meranti will initiate the establishment of AI labs with our partners from the United Kingdom, with a hub and spoke lab configuration between the UK, India, and Bukit Jalil. There will be a specific workshop in the second week of January 2025 with the possible takeoff by mid-2025. These are all important actionable outcomes as a result of this summit. As we conclude the iNation Global Summit, I encourage each of us to take forward the ideas and connection forged over these 3 days. This summit is only the beginning. Now we must take action. As I said, all the registered participants will get frequent updates on the progress of what we have decided, what we have discussed, what we have deliberated. So this will be a very participative summit in every sense of the word. Whether in policy making, research, or industry practice, it is our responsibility to turn today's insights into tomorrow's solution. At TIPM, we are committed to leading Malaysia in this transformative journey, but we cannot do it alone. Betul? Can we do it alone? So what do? You never walk alone. You are always walk together. Betul? Betul? We need partners, pioneers, and dreamers who are not just ready to adapt, but to drive change. My heartfelt gratitude goes to the organizers, particularly MOSTI and TIPM, and not to forget our MOH for their exceptional efforts in bringing this remarkable event to life. I must say the organizing committee, mostly the TIPM Meranti staff, colleagues, they have really burned midnight candles to make this happen. The first summit that is going to be very focused on the actionable outcome. We will continue to compile and monitor the discussion points to ensure actions are taken, especially in the areas of agriculture and healthcare, as these are 2 critical areas for our future generation. iNation Global Summit 2024 is presented to you by Celcom DG. I must thank Celcom DG, who provided and facilitated the sponsorship, with the unwavering support of our esteemed partners, Astro AWANI as our official broadcaster, the most trusted news company in Malaysia, a little bit of promotion, as well as Huawei, Tata Consulting Services, and Tenaga Nasional Berhad as partner sponsors. This collaboration exemplifies the power of partnership in driving impactful innovation. Let us continue this journey together, hand in hand, breaking barriers, transcending borders, and building a future that is sustainable, inclusive, and filled with promise. Remember, you never walk alone. Thank you.
Thank you, Yang Berbahagia Datuk Wira. We'd like to invite you, sir, to kindly remain on stage. Yang Berbahagia Datuk Wira, we'd like to invite you to kindly remain on stage, sir, as we'd like to invite Yang Berhormat Datuk Haji Mohammad Yusof bin Apdal, Deputy Minister of Science, Technology and Innovation, to now join us on stage in witnessing a memorandum of exchange between Cybersecurity Malaysia and Meranti. And I would like to invite Zulfikar bin Zainal Abidin, Head of Business Development and Industry Affairs Division, to kindly represent the CEO of Cybersecurity Malaysia on stage for this exchange. We'd like to invite both parties to now exchange folders. And this folder exchange represents more than just a partnership. It's a symbol of shared commitment in fostering innovation, enhancing digital security, and paving the way for a future defined by technological excellence. Gentlemen, please kindly shake hands and do the due diligence of exchange and unveiling of documentation. So let's have a photograph with the unveiled documentation witnessed by the Honorable Deputy Minister of Science, Technology and Innovation. Thank you to the CEO of Meranti, and thank you to the Head of Business Development and Industry Affairs Division, Cybersecurity Malaysia, as I invite Yang Berhormat to kindly remain on stage. As Yang Berhormat, we'd like to now invite you, sir, to present the closing speech for the iNation Global Summit 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Yang Berhormat Datuk Mohammad Yusof bin Apdal, Deputy Minister of Science, Technology and Innovation.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam perpaduan dan salam Malaysia Madani yang berusaha Datuk Wira Dr. Rais selaku the CEO of Meranti, yang berusaha Encik Zulfikar Zainal Abidin, the Head of Business Development and Industry Affairs Division, Cyber Security Malaysia, Saudara Boniface from MOSTI, members of the media, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. As we bring this iNation Global Summit 2024 to a close, I stand here with immense pride and gratitude for the shared vision, commitment, and energy that each of you have brought to this event. But before I deliver my closing remarks, I wish to take this opportunity to express my heartfelt gratitude to Yang Berhormat Datuk Sri Haji Fadilah bin Haji Yusof, Deputy Prime Minister, for officiating the opening ceremony last Monday. I would also like to extend my sincere thanks to all the distinguished speakers who have generously shared their insight, expertise, and innovative ideas during the sessions. Your contributions have sparked meaningful discussion and provided invaluable knowledge to all of us. Over the past 3 days, we have come together as a united community of thinkers, policymakers, innovators, and change makers driven by a shared mission in alignment with this year's iNation Global Summit theme, collaborate, innovate, elevate, advancing impactful innovation together. This year's summit was founded on three primary objectives. First, to facilitate impactful discussion among global leaders, which is essential to establish comprehensive policies and procedures that promote collaboration, mutual understanding, and innovative problem solving. Second, to propagate seamless collaboration beyond borders, especially in the realms of technology and innovation, which is vital to create platforms that unite diverse talents, ideas, and expertise. Thirdly, to accelerate innovation for the benefit of both people and the planet through sustainable human-centered approaches that address pressing global challenges. Distinguished guests, this summit has provided a platform to explore how we can elevate Malaysia's and Southeast Asia's position as leaders in innovation, especially through these 6 industries: 4IR technologies, autonomous tech, 5G connectivity, life sciences, health tech and agri-tech, and sustainability. As a nation, Malaysia recognizes the significance of AI and is actively working to harness its potential through strategic initiatives like the National 4IR policy, which is designed to guide the adoption of 4th Industrial Revolution technologies across sectors. This policy ensures that we are well positioned to capitalize on AI, automation, and other cutting-edge technologies, fostering a robust innovation ecosystem that drives economic growth and benefits society. A prime example of this commitment is Johor's rapid emergence as Malaysia's largest data center market, hosting 13 facilities across more than 15 hectares. Johor now ranks as the 9th largest data center hub in the Asia Pacific. This growth highlights Johor's strategic positioning near Singapore, offering high-speed connectivity while benefiting from accessible land and energy resources. Malaysia is also committed to ensuring food security by developing resilient agricultural systems that can sustainably meet the needs of its people. This commitment can be seen in the increase in allocation to the Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security KPKM in Budget 2025. The government is also taking significant strides in this direction through initiatives such as the National Agro-Food Policy NAP 2.0, which aims to transform our agricultural sector into a high-tech, sustainable industry. This initiative is also expected to develop high-quality local produce, reducing dependency on imports and ensuring the fair prices for consumers. In alignment with these goals, the iNation Global Summit 2024 has served as an essential platform for advancing discussion and collaboration in these key areas. Ladies and gentlemen, the summit brought together global leaders to explore tech and innovation solutions for pressing challenges. Panel sessions covered critical topics from 4IR technologies and automation tech to health tech and sustainability, with insights and strategies shared by industry experts. The satellite events, such as NTIS Global Sandbox Forum and Supercharger, finally complemented this discussion, offering hands-on workshops, product demos, and networking opportunities, fostering partnership and inspiring new collaboration. Ladies and gentlemen, beyond formal session, this summit has been a crucible of connection. Through conversation in hallways, shared meals, and networking events, we have seen meaningful exchanges that spark new ideas, inspire partnership, and deepen friendship. This connection, founded on collaboration and shared purpose, are what make iNation so impactful, bridging gaps across sectors, industries, and borders to create lasting partnership that's shaping the future of innovation. Malaysia's leadership as the ASEAN chair, with its theme of inclusivity and sustainability, further fortifies this connection, reinforcing our shared commitment to an inclusive, sustainable future for all ASEAN members. This theme aligns seamlessly with our efforts Here at Maranti and iNation Global Summit, as we seek to build resilient ecosystem that bring together tech and innovation for the benefit of society. By focusing on inclusivity, Malaysia and ASEAN are fostering an environment where technological advancements are accessible to all, empowering communities across borders and ensuring that progress is equitable. The iNation Global Summit 2024 has been a resounding success, bringing together over 4,500 participants to explore innovation across several industries. Highlights included keynote speeches by the Executive Director and CEO of AirAsia, Tan Sri Tony Fernandes, and renowned economist, Professor Dr. Jomo Kwame Suntam, the signing of a memorandum of agreement between Maranti and Cybersecurity Malaysia, an impactful matchmaking session that connected solution providers with tech seekers. This summit reinforced Malaysia's leadership in the lead-up to the ASEAN 2025 chairmanship, with discussion on the ASEAN power grid and renewable energy goals. By fostering collaboration and showcasing transformative ideas, iNation 2024 has laid a strong foundation for advancing innovation and sustainability across Malaysia and the region. In closing, my deepest gratitude goes to Maranti team for organizing this exceptional summit. Your hard work has continued to extend our ecosystem as a platform for exploration and collaboration, reminding us of the power of purpose-driven innovation to transform lives. I would like to once again recall everyone here as we depart, may we carry forward the spirit of collaborate, innovate, elevate. Let's remember the insight and commitment cultivated over these last few days and move forward with the resolve to make a difference, not just within our organization, but within our communities, our nation, and the world. I look forward to our journey together in creating a brighter, more sustainable future. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mohammad, Datuk Mohammad Yusof bin Apdal, Deputy Minister of Science, Technology and Innovation, for delivering the closing and sharing your vision. Your steadfast support reinforces the importance of this summit and its role in shaping Malaysia's path forward. Ladies and gentlemen, we now invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the highlights that we put together to take us back through the 3 days of discussion, of innovation and collaboration as we look to the future. We direct your attention to the screen. A very good morning and a warm welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us at the iNation Global Summit 2024.
Our plan is to move the needle on regional economic integration. So let's transform challenges and opportunities and dreams into reality.
By nurturing innovation, we can craft a future where technology enhances all our lives to building a better tomorrow for everyone.
Announcing the arrival of Yang Amat Mohammad, Datuk Sri Haji Fadilah bin Haji Yusof, Deputy Prime Minister.
The iNation Global Summit 2024 sparks new ideas that push boundaries. Let us seize this opportunity to work together for a brighter Malaysia and tomorrow.
The theme of this year's summit, Advancing Impactful Innovation Together. By championing sustainable innovation, we collectively strive to shape a resilient and prosperous future for Malaysia and ASEAN.
Ladies and gentlemen, with that, the iNation Global Summit 2024 is officially launched.
Number one in your company is your asset. Your asset is your people. If you make your people happy, they'll make your customers happy.
Now, the technology that we come with it would be, one, to mitigate. Second is to do adaptation.
you know, I think it's very good for SMEs to be under one roof where they can use their innovation to find solutions for the Malaysian people.
The technology here is very good, and it's actually a problem solver to all communicators here. So keep it up.
And with that, we're proud to have hosted you, and thank you for your support of the iNation Global Summit 2024. Let's wrap things up with a group photograph with all our delegates in the hall and our distinguished guests in the front row. Let's get our photography crew on stage. Members of the media, please do kindly join us as well as we record this moment. We'd like to invite everyone to kindly rise. Yang Berhormat Datuk and all our distinguished guests as well, please kindly rise as we get a nice group photo with everyone. Crowd in. And organizing committee, I think you guys deserve to be here in the front row. If you're at the back, come forward, organizing committee. Datuk Wira talked about the many candles you burned at midnight. So let's appreciate all the organizing committee members. Come on forward, guys. If you're at the back, for some reason, put your thumbs up. Come on, iNation Global Summit, make some noise! Thank you, delegates, for collaborating, innovating, and elevating. Thank you for being a part of the iNation Global Summit 2024. And on that note, we thank Yang Berhormat Datuk Mohammad Yusof bin Apdal for joining us in presenting the closing keynote. And we thank all our distinguished guests for your participation at this Nation Summit that will take us into the future, that promises brighter and more collaborative innovations for all Malaysians. Thank you very much once again for being a part of the iNation Global Summit 2024. We look forward to seeing you in 2025. To all our esteemed speakers, moderators, participants, organizers, thank you for your time, your energy, and your belief in the importance of progress. We also want to thank our partners, whom without the event would not have been put on the scale that you see before you. As we leave here today, let's carry forward the momentum we built and turn the ideas we shared into meaningful action, because it's not just about imagining the future, it is indeed about creating it. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Sekian wabillahi taufiq wa hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.